What ordinary Americans don't know, and even American experts don't tend to appreciate, is the fact that everything that Pakistan does in terms of security seems to revolve around India. And in fact, many of the reasons Pakistan is so dangerous, has become so out of control, has been out of unintended consequences of the attempt to be strong vis-a-vis India. Since 9/11, we've seen a lot of the complexities in the war on terror, as Bush framed it, in terms of who a good guy is and who a bad guy is. We act as though sometimes anybody who commits violence against civilians is a horrible beast, but Pakistan has keenly been aware of the sense of there are freedom fighters perhaps in Kashmir and other places, and they are not necessarily terrorists. So whereas just in the same way as we supported freedom fighters in Afghanistan against the Soviets, they have their own concept of freedom fighters. That's one reason why they don't see this war on terror the way we do as Americans. The odd part about this great anti-Americanism you now see among Pakistanis is that Pakistanis have historically really admired and appreciated America and American culture. That's why I actually say it's not so much an anti-Americanism as much as a sense of disappointment, a sense of being jilted. Pakistanis felt they aligned themselves with the West and especially America during the Cold War, while India went the other way. Pakistanis don't feel rewarded for that. But even in the case of, say, fighting the war against the Soviets in Afghanistan, Pakistanis were there. They feel, what did we get for that? We got overrun by millions of Afghan refugees. Washington was not there to help us out. They slapped sanctions on us because we were simply trying to get nuclear technology. We needed to keep up with India. There are a lot of Muslim Americans in this country, it's a couple million of them at least, who feel that they love this country, they believe this country is their home, and they want to make a contribution to it. There's an anxiety. If there's another 9/11 type terrorist event domestically, will people who are right now tolerating us just not be able to stomach us being there anymore? There's a sense in which there's some racial profiling. There are horror stories. There's a movie called In God's Name, a Pakistani movie from a couple of years ago that shows incredible torture of a completely innocent Pakistani guy. That sort of thing scares the heck out of a lot of Muslim Americans. And so there's an anxiety that we're basically being tolerated. That might go away if there's another attack.